Hello, you there? Still there? I know you're still there.
Couple new shows. Uh,
Hmm, this might be tough.
we talked at, you just had spring break.
Yes, I'm guessing at these questions you're asking.
All right. Well,
Uh,
let me see here.
check this.
I said you had spring break.
Yeah, spring
We'll
break.
talk
Yeah.
about that if you want to talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
Um, Trying to think about what else. Let's see here.
Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, internet, how I hate thee. Check. Can't hear me. Can't hear me. Nothing. Okay. Is anyone in the chat? Nobody's in the chat. What's gonna happen in the chat? There he is. All
I
right.
hate it. I hate it here. I really do. Come on,
Yeah, you-
gosh. It just like blanked out. Then all of a sudden I looked down my phone and it was like, try again. What?
man.
I didn't know I had to. Chili from TLC. How old is she? Do you know?
It's probably like 50.
She gotta
Somewhere
be up
around,
there.
it's hovering around that age.
I guess like her boyfriend was saying, was talking about they wanted to start a family together, maybe. And Chili
Yeah.
was like, you never know. But I'm like, hold on a second, bro. She is like gotta be in her 50s,
Yeah, I
you know?
mean, they could always adapt. I'm
They
sure she got
could.
the
They
money.
could. They could. I think he was more specifically talking about her having a baby. But hey, you never
Yeah.
know.
I mean, who just had a baby at 50 something? I forgot who was some celebrity, but they might, was that in vitro fertilization type thing? Maybe they
Oh
could
yes, that thing.
implant some embryos and things like that.
That thing. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Huh. Yeah. Topics. I'm not sure about topics. We've been going for 2 weeks. There's been things all over the place.
Oh. Yeah.
Uh, but I'm sure the voicemails will give us some topics to talk about.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think they will. And also I saw something that made me extremely excited, sort of. Or
uh-huh.
maybe more maybe my kids are more excited about it than I was.
Okay.
It's a movie sequel that is announced. So let's see
Welcome to
here.
Good Burger, home of the Good Burger.
Yes, actually that one.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
right, cool. Here we go. All right, so we'll just hit live on the total recorder and just hope it sticks. All
All
right.
right. 3, 2, 1, click it, check.
Okay, I got you.
I got
I guess
you.
you got me. All right, cool. Here we go. What's up, everybody? On today's episode of the hashtag Blackout podcast, we've been away for 2 weeks, so we got a lot of voicemails to dig through and listen to. We got a couple of new show recommendations, and Jay has the question of the day. So all this
Question of the day
and more internet non-friendly shenanigans on today's episode of the hashtag Blackout podcast. Pew, 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 pew. What I really should have said was like internet connectivity non-friendly shenanigans, because our internet connectivity is not being friendly to us today.
That's right.
Anyway, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to episode 246 of the hashtag Blackout podcast. We are less than a month away from our anniversary.
Oh, yes.
There you go. And also John of the John Effect podcast, less than a month away from his anniversary.
That's right.
Yeah. So what's up, y'all? My name is Jared, aka Jalapeno J.
What up, people? My name is my name is Jonathan, aka Jay. We don't say that full name here because it's too freaking long. That's my first name. And what's funny about that first name, and I was just on vacation at my parents' house. I didn't even know that was my first name until I was in 7th grade. So weird. Black families.
You thought you were your middle name, huh?
Yeah, I thought I was our middle name, since we both have the same middle name.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was your first name too for I don't know how long.
Yeah, I mean,
I probably didn't know what your first name was till we was in high school.
I mean, it's crazy because some of my friends didn't even know that was my first name till we were in high school.
That is funny, man.
It's like I get my schedule of classes, and I'm like, oh crap, they got somebody else's transcript or somebody else's schedule. I'm like, who's Jonathan?
Yeah.
Like, and my mom's like, oh, that's you.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
It's like it's something she like.
It's surprise.
It just slipped her mind. She's like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you.
And to this day, they still, my brother nor my parents can spell that name right, which is weird because it's spelled so many different ways. I'm just like, yeah, okay, it's whatever. Just call me Jay. Everybody at work calls me Jay. Every job I've had, they just call me Jay. So
that's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. It's just so funny. She's almost like, oh yeah, I should have told you this 13 years ago, but your actual name is. That's funny, man. But that's the way, like our family, and I know a lot of black families, especially black families from Louisiana. People from Louisiana. I know that's the way a lot of those families are, where they, you get called by your nickname or your middle name.
Exactly.
More than your first name, Yep. There was so our uncle's son, I swear I didn't know what his first name was until I was about 23.
I still don't know what it is.
I think he is Joshua Jr.
Okay.
That's why they call him Uncle Son.
I get you. Now I remember now. I hear that, but nobody ever called him Josh Jr.
No, we had an Uncle Son, Uncle Money. Your dad was Uncle Blue.
Oh, Uncle Charlie. Where did that name? What? I'm trying. Where did that name come from?
Well, his name is Charlie. His name is Charles in real life.
But where did Chowley come from?
Yeah, it's Charlie. And then my mom was Aunt Jean, even though her name is Mary Jane.
Yeah, where did that see what I mean?
I don't know. We had Nanny Bob, which is really Barbara.
All of that.
Yeah. And then we had Aunt Bernice, but her name her nickname was Bay. I remember that.
Yeah.
And then Aunt Stella. What was Aunt Stella's nickname? I just know I remember Stella May, but maybe
I
that's
was
because
just
my
about to
dad.
say that.
Maybe that's because my dad called it all the time. That's all I remember. But I don't think she had like a straight up like break off nickname. If she did, I don't remember hearing it that often.
Yeah.
Wait, was she Cho?
I couldn't tell you.
I think so. I think they called her Aunt Cho. And I don't know where any of those names come from. And this is like Louisiana, deep, in the country compared to like the New Orleans, Louisiana people know. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, you were always our middle name, LaRon. You were always LaRon.
Yeah. With an apostrophe.
Where's the apostrophe?
After the A.
What? Maybe that's how your mom was differentiated from what my mom did.
With the capital R after that.
Really? See, maybe that's where your mom differentiated from mine, because mine was just L-A, then a capital R-O-N with the space in between. There was no apostrophe. So, boy, I tell you, man, I love our names.
Parents.
Our people. We came up with some wild stuff.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, I just thought it was black people who did that until I moved to Utah. And then let me just tell you. So the other day I met a coworker's boyfriend. His name is Jackson, right?
Okay.
And I was like, oh, that's my son's name, as well. And then I asked him immediately before I said anything else. I was like, how do you spell it? And he's like, what are you talking about? Like the normal way, Jackson. And I was like, whoo, boy, your parents, they did the right thing. They're smart because they spelled it the normal way.
I know a Jax.
I said the same for mine. Yeah. And I told him that my son is spelled the same way. And then he was like, man, you don't know how many Jax, JAQ, JACC, JAK. And then not only is the first, few letters, but the last letters with the SYN or SIN or an XON or an SEN. I'm like, come on, people. How hard is it to spell a name easy? Like the easy way. Like, how hard is it just to spell it the right way? But people try to get unique. And in Utah, you have Jacksons like that. You have Brooklyns where people can't spell the Brooklyn. Chastelin, like all kinds of names.
Chastelin. Wow.
Summer spelled with the Y instead of the ER. You have all kinds of versions of Savannah. I mean, I've seen Jared also misspelled a lot of different ways. Jonathan. I've seen them all.
Like SUMMYR?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that one like stopped me right in the tracks.
Your name is Summer. And it's like it's like they used the word your and they chopped it up. They're like, we're gonna put YR at the end.
Gotcha.
These people crazy in these streets, man. People just really I don't know. There's maybe some uniqueness to it, right? But then again, there's some situations where people are just dumb and they don't know how to spell. You look at this is how you know. If you look back at kids' spelling bee performance from when you were in elementary school with them, and they only made it to the first round because they spelled cat right, and then after that, the next word was like this, and they misspelled the word this. Then those people are all the ones who have the jacked up kid names. That's what it is.
I'm surprised how many people. Well, actually, I'm not surprised how many people do not know the difference between your and your, like you are,
and there
online. There. Yeah.
Your
and there. Like there, the possessive, they are what is it called? Contraction. And there, like over there. Yeah.
And like it's yours, like theirs.
Yes.
You know, these, and then yeah, your, like with the YOUR, YOU''RE.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah.
If you look at, what is it? If you look at just the comment section, literally of almost any online post that has multiple comments, you'll see something like that a lot. The best part is they're the grammar Nazis that come in right behind them and they say it's YOU''RE.
See, I want to be that person that's the grammar Nazi. I am behind the scenes talking about people, and I have a smart ass comment that I want to say, but then I don't want to waste my time. You know.
Yes, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's funny because people will do that, and then as soon as you like grammar Nazi on somebody, as soon as you grammar Nazi on somebody, they will reply being all offended, like,
oh yeah,
and I'm like, dude, but like they're not wrong, like it's the truth. It's not like they're lying to you or they're trying to make fun of you. Maybe they are trying to make fun, but still, it's bad, like, man.
Are you gonna help your kids with this particular grammar when they come home?
Because let's hope not. Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Wow.
Yeah, man. But hey, you know what? How's it going? I know that you and the family took a little trip and you were gone for a few days. So
man. Yeah, so let me just start off by, like, a couple weeks ago, we started this off by going to the Universal Circus, which was really good. Black owned, black, controlled. The majority of it is people of color.
Were all the animals black?
Yeah. Black and brown, yeah, except for the camel. Well, the camels were like I guess a Drake colored, but
camels were mixed.
Camels were mixed, yeah. Let's just say that camels were mixed. Yeah, everything. It was good. It was a beautiful time, man. It was loud. Played a lot of music, a lot of black folk music, which is cool. Great. A lot of dancing. Just all around good time. Great time, man. Loved it. I recommend it to anybody out there. If you could go check it out, go check it out. You'll like it.
Wait. Before you get off of that.
Yes, sir.
We've been talking about names. So
yes, sir.
Were the animals named anything like Aquarius?
It's
Chanterelle,
possible. It's possible. You never know.
Deontay.
They didn't say names, but I could only imagine. It's possible.
Okay, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, no worries. All right, so after that, started the kids' spring break week off and went back home, southern Louisiana, to visit my folks. I only see them maybe once or twice a year. It's a shame. I should probably be getting down there more since my parents are getting up there in age, and that's very depressing sight to see. Tough. I ain't gonna say depressing, but it's tough seeing your folks get older.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Did that. They, of course they had a good time with the kids and stuff. But and that's pretty much, grandparents really don't care about us. They just want to see the kids, see that's the grandkids. True. So yeah, man, ate a lot of good food. I went and saw some cousins that I hadn't seen probably like 20 years, man. And they welcomed me with open arms, and it's like, family, man. And they cooked so much food. That's what I was telling you. Came back with like 8 big old plate lunches, bunch of pies, bunch of cakes. Nobody want to hear this out here, but was it so good? Never have ever.
It sounded good.
Eaten, and it's crazy, man, because I can't find restaurant quality food like family cooked food.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we had a good time. Came back, and and just been chilling for the past few days until I go back to work tomorrow. Don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Kids go back to school tomorrow. I had to sneak in and submit my timesheet. If people out there know about submitting timesheets, and I just happened to open up my emails, and it's like, oh hell no, I do not want to come back to this. So yeah, that was my spring break. You know, did a lot of yard work, dad stuff, fix a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna get into like the lot of pipes and stuff that I had to change out. You know, homeowner stuff, and they were nasty pipes too, stinky, smelly pipes.
That doesn't sound fun.
It's not fun, but hey, man, I'd rather do it myself than pay $200-$300 to have somebody else do it. So, yeah. So that's
if you know how to do it.
Yeah,
if you know how to do it, you may as well be the one to do it. You know what I'm trying to say? So,
yes, sir.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But that's pretty much it. Lounged out on the couch, watched a lot of anime, a lot of random TV shows, that type of stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
Thankfully, y'all got that opportunity to go out and hang out with the family. You know, I don't get that opportunity often at all, but I want to be able to do that soon. Actually, shout out to my brother and his wife, because they had a little baby boy on Valentine's Day. I don't know if I might have done that, or I might have already said that. But yeah, they had a little baby boy on Valentine's Day. So, shout out to them for that. Little man is doing fine. Good. And he is a junior at this point. But my wife the other day was like, what are we going to call him? Like his nickname. And the funny thing is, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, we'll call him son number 2. But yeah, the funny thing is, she is like, used to been a teacher. She is, somebody who only really likes to call people by their actual, birth name rather than all these nicknames. She had kids with like name Pooh and all this other stuff, and Doodah and Lolly, and she was like, "No, I'm gonna call you by the name your mama gave you when you were born." So it's funny that she would say, what nickname are we gonna call him? Because my son has a nickname that my dad gave him, and daughter as well. So we'll see. We'll see what shakes out. I call him JR, because that's a combination of both my brother and sister-in-law's first name initial, J and R. Yeah, and he's a junior, so I mean, it really truly makes sense to me. But yeah, they call him some Spanish term.
Okay.
Because or some Latin term, because she's half like Latino. So okay. I don't know.
Hey man, as long as the baby doesn't find out his real name in like 7th or 8th grade. Then...
Oh yeah, totally. We totally gonna wait. We're gonna wait that one. Yeah. I'm just playing. Yeah, that's wild. That's cool. But hey, man, it's good that you got to go down there and see them. Hopefully they do as good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to see when I could go back, either for work to pay for me to go back to Houston for a few days, or when the family can go. And that plan for the family is most likely this summertime. So we'll see if that works out. But speaking of phoning home, and calling on our family who we hadn't seen in a while, let's I know we got several voicemails from our podcast fan and family.
Yes, sir.
So tell people how they can leave voicemail, because you're really good at that spiel, and
all right, people. 3-5 BL. Wait, shucks. What is that? 385 385 3 BLAKPC, or 385-325-2572. That's where you could call. Right when you say I was real good at that, I fumbled it up. I didn't even know what our number was. All right.
I know.
let's jump right into this from our favorite lady.
Pew, 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 pew. What's up, y'all? It's me, Memphis Diva, your cousin Kayla, and it is the day before my birthday. Oh, child, it's been an interesting day. I hung out with my mom. She made me spend money on her. Went to the casino. It's really nice. In West Memphis, Arkansas. And she made me spend more money, and we hung out today. Yeah. We even had a Thriller dance off in the car. She won. But anyways, why? I got some why questions. Why do some men say, "Girl, get you, I'm gonna wear you out," and all they working with is a gummy worm? I'm just trying to figure out. It's just something some men like to say. It usually be the old ones. Is that they come to me. I'm tired of it now. But anyways, just trying to figure out why. Why do people change when they get their income tax? It's like they just change. Why is the beauty supply store so crowded? Income tax season. Why the liquor store is so crowded? Income tax season. Why can't I just go buy some crab legs? And why they sold out? Because of income tax people. Anyways, I guess I'm going to talk to y'all later. What good movies have y'all seen? I'm just going through my little questions right here. I'm just going to rest.
Well,
wow.
I can't really speak to that first question because I don't have that problem, and I could not tell you. Maybe when I get older, I may be saying some outlandish things about my gummy worm. My gummy worm and my bag of Skittles. Two Skittles in the bag. Wow. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Income tax wise, I don't know why people like to waste their money right after they get their income tax. For those who get a big income tax, I couldn't tell you. They just want to do the things that they that they couldn't do throughout the year. So yeah, I don't know. And why is it do we have to pay income tax at the end of the year? We're paying tax throughout the year on every paycheck.
Yeah, exactly. Really, what they should be doing, since the government knows all the taxes that we pay throughout the year, they should be paying us back. Because at that point, our jobs have reported it to them. Yeah. So why can't the government just go ahead and turn that check back around and send it back to us?
Exactly.
What else do we need to pay for? They know how much our houses cost. They know all the rest of the things. All the things. It all gets. I don't know, man. It's ridiculous. Yeah, but that's a great question. But yeah, really, I don't know why people spend income tax. I think it's just that mentality of like found money. You know what I'm trying to say?
True.
It's like you found it, even though you didn't find it. You know where it came from, sort of. But it's that found money, and then you're like, oh, I got this extra, $500. What I'm gonna do with that? I remember like my first income tax return that I got, some money back on. It was like $130 because I worked at Old Navy for like a summer. It was like $130, and I was like,
splurged.
Let's do this. That money disappeared so fast. No, I saved. I think I might have saved maybe like, I don't know. I probably saved like $30. The that $100 though, that $100 disappeared. I don't even remember what happened to it. It was gone immediately. But yeah. And the gummy worm situation, Kayla, I don't know, man. It sounds like you just be encountering a lot of very interesting men. Maybe older, maybe more shriveled. I don't know what the deal is, but all around, I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, my question is, how does she know that they have a gummy worm? Are they sending pics? Is that what the deal is? I know she
flip
said that
phone cam pics.
she's gotten that before with the flip phone, with the razor. Yeah, I don't know. I can't speak to that, but I know that with the term, I'm gonna wear you out, that situation, that's like the male bravado. And a lot of times when people say that, they are just talking the talk.
That's right.
But they can't walk the walk, apparently. So I don't know. Maybe you can enlighten us a little more, Caleb. That's what we want to know. Anyway.
Any good movies you watched recently?
Movies. Trying to think. I still want to see Cocaine Bear. I haven't seen that yet. I'm still watching Alice in Borderland on Netflix, which is a really good show. I like it. There's 2 movies I'll recommend from Amazon, only because I have friends that are in those shows or part of the shows. One is called The Rainbow Door.
Okay.
Rainbow Door, and one of my buddies, LeVar, is he's acting in it. Then also Supercell, which my buddy JT was in the production crew for that. There's another movie. Oh, dang, there's another movie that my friend just did. Another one of my friends just did. I can't remember it off the top of my head right now, but I wrote those down because I was thinking about it earlier. But anyway, I have a buddy who just did a movie on Tubi that came out on Tubi recently, so I can't remember what it is though. But yeah, but no, there's nothing major in blockbuster. What about you?
Only movie recently that I seen was Bullet Train, which was really good. That was with Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
See who else? Brian Tyree Henry was in there. What's that other guy's name?
Did see that.
Yeah. Anyway, it was so good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Very, very fun. Very vibrant cinematography and directing, very colorful way it was shot. So I thought it was real cool.
It's funny, that Bullet Train movie, when we first saw the preview, I can't remember. We went to some movie as a family, and we saw the preview, well before it came out.
Right.
And my daughter called it the Fancy Party Bus movie, or the Fancy Party Train movie, because she was like, that's all she could remember. She couldn't remember the name, but she was just like, I think everybody's just having a party. Because it looks so vibrant and whatever. And I was like, it's not a party, but okay. That was funny. I remember that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's cool. All right.
That's
on to the next voicemail. Let's see. Here we go.
Bam, 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 bam. What's up, y'all? This is Memphis Diva 99. I'm still recuperating from my birthday. But I listened to y'all's latest show today. Y'all talking about what stinks and tastes good. Chitterlings. Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. I can't have them anymore or eat them like I used to, but I just love them, especially when my grannies used to cook them, because you couldn't really, it wouldn't stink. But when they would pick them, ew. Yeah, it's disgusting. And I do like seafood once it gets cold or whatever, or you try to reheat it, like a lobster tail or shrimp. And especially if you got broccoli or some vegetables on it, and then it's cold and it just, I can't. Other than that, what happened to spring, you guys? Winter just said, heck with you, spring. And I've been looking at Unprisoned, Uncensored, or whatever on Hulu with the lady that used to play Olivia Pope. And I forgot the guy's name as her dad in prison, that stayed in prison 17 years. Y'all, it's good. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. And that's it for now. I'm up eating late, and I shouldn't be, but I'm hungry. Yeah. So I'm gonna talk to y'all later. If I think of anything, I'll call you back. Okay, now I'm getting off the phone. I can't think of nothing. Bye.
That's funny.
What was the first thing that she said she used to love?
Well, that's a good question because the transcript is a little bit wonky, you know. She says, okay, but I listened to your latest show today, and y'all talking about what stinks and tastes good, hit her legs, and I'm like, wait, what? It's like, okay, maybe Jerry could maybe heard what it was on there.
I
maybe she said crab legs. That's the only thing.
Okay.
She say crab legs, maybe crab legs.
She said something about seafood.
Yeah, so maybe it's crab legs. We'll just go with crab legs.
Yeah, crab legs.
Yeah,
crab legs are good.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
You know, they are good. Wow, that's crazy though.
Yeah, and happy birthday, buddy. We didn't mention that.
We didn't mention it there. I think I sent her like a Facebook happy birthday.
Oh, okay.
I think you did too.
I can't. I'm sure we probably posted something on there, but it's a verbal happy birthday here. So yeah. All right, next voicemail. Here we go.
What's up, y'all? It's me again, Memphis Diesel. I was gonna say Memphis Diesel. I ain't even had no line. Good God Almighty, it's Memphis Diesel 99. But anyway, Dollar General has a little fruit section, fresh fruit and vegetable section. Lord, I done went and bought some garbage bags, you know, for my leaves outside, and happened to walk by, and they had some grapes already packaged, and baked potatoes you can put in the oven already, you know, packaged. I bought one of those, bought some grapes, and I was just so tickled. But that ain't what I called y'all. The reason I called y'all because thievery is necessary. It looks like in the United States of America and all across the country, because, you know, I'm seeing a lot of videos, surveillance, where people are just walking into like Target and getting high-end price stuff and just walking out the door. And they're getting bold with it. Walmart will get you. They'll get you when you ain't stealing. Well,
yeah.
Anyway, I just find it interesting. On TikTok, I've been checking out a lot of stuff, and man, they getting, now they're going to the fire exit, and it's just amazing. Like this one black guy, I guess he's a veteran, a Marine vet or something, and he's been hitting the same store up, y'all. And it's on social media somewhere. I don't remember, but they got his picture, and man, he good too. He do it like real quick, you know. So I just find it interesting and just fascinating. Maybe people are afraid to, I don't know. I couldn't do it. But I just find it interesting. It you know, social media, people are studying surveillance tapes and like, yeah, I can do it too. I just found it interesting. I'm finna go now. I got to go eat. I'll talk to y'all later.
Wow.
That is
pretty crazy.
That's crazy. I don't know, man. This is the ultimate generation of I'm gonna tell on myself, right?
True. Very true.
And it's the combination of I'm gonna tell on myself, or I'm going to spoil it for everybody. And here's what I mean by that. Just what Kayla is saying right here, talking about going to somebody going into Target or whatever, or wherever they are, and then recording themselves go in and steal something and walk out the door. So you have already you have put out there, you know, you have it on tape, you have it on video, it's on the internet, so it's going to exist forever now.
Right.
It's going to exist forever that you just committed this crime. So one day there will probably be some kind of law, if there's not already, that says, hey, if you show that you committed a crime or did whatever it is online, and we can find the video evidence of it or some kind of admission, then guess what? You're going down for it. And I mean, we already see that with people who, with the cancel culture, looking back at what people like tweeted years ago and all this stuff. So it's already there. It's already there.
Yep.
So there's that part. I'm going to tell myself the self-snitching. And then also I'm going to ruin it for everybody, because there was some website, I can't remember, but I saw a video of a guy who was, or maybe a lady who was talking about, there's a website where you can basically transcribe a script or something like that, or transcribe a TED Talk or whatever it is that companies want you to do, transcribe it from the audio version down to paper, or type it online. And so they're like, all you had to do is do a typing test, blah, blah, blah. But they're like, now, there's this other AI thing that you can use that basically will transcribe it all for you. And all you had to do is copy and paste it on a thing. And then you get paid for it. So this dude did that, the video became mini viral. I don't know what you want to call it, but not even a week later, I guess it seemed like the company got word of what people were doing, because I think they might have had a lot of signups within a short amount of time.
Right.
And then, they actually made it where you can't, do that anymore. You have to, there's other steps you have to go through that, you can't just copy and paste it. There's a time and all this other stuff. So I was like, you just self-snitch again, and you ruined it for everybody. Because there's probably, hundreds of other people, thousands of other people that came up with that same, came across that same solution to the problem. And now you just mess it up for everybody else. So there's a lot of people like that. Like my son will tell on himself. I'm happy that he does it sometimes, but he will say, he'll say something like, oh man, me and my friends, we just did this. And I'm like, oh really, fool? So now I know which friends you ain't gonna hang out with no more.
Right. Exactly. Wow. That's funny.
Self-snitching, man.
That's funny. All right. Well, on to the next voicemail.
Wait.
Oh yeah, go.
I forgot. So when Kayla started talking about Dollar General's grocery section, I am shocked. I haven't been to Dollar General in a minute. I guess I need to go back there, and Family Dollar, and then we don't have all these up here, but I respect all these. But what is it? Dollar Tree. And the Dollar Tree also sells steaks, I think.
Really?
Where are they getting this rat meat from? I don't know. I got to go see that though. I would not trust groceries from Dollar General or Family Dollar or anything like that.
That's pretty. I went to $3 Generals when I was at home, back home in Louisiana. And it's because it's right there. It's so interesting, convenient. Man. It's just, it's real convenient. Everybody pretty much just goes there. We have 2 Walmarts. We got the big super Walmart, and we got the little, I guess, neighborhood Walmart. And then right on the side there's the Super One Foods. And I'm like, damn, y'all just competing. But it's, they love some Dollar General, man. All right.
That's hilarious.
Hey, y'all. What y'all doing? So, this is your cousin, Memphis Diva 99. And I just want to ask some questions. Just to ask a question segment. No, this is the How Can You segment. This is the Can You Tell Me segment. Yeah. Can you tell me how does one go into Walmart and steal $50,000 worth of merchandise, like iPhones and tops. I didn't know they had iPhones at Walmart. Okay, but as a witness, not to the $50,000. It's on. You can Google that and see how they did it. See, here's the problem. Okay, can you tell me why there's nobody in electronics?
Nobody.
So I went to this big old Walmart in Olive Branch, Mississippi. The Walmart was crowded. The grocery was crowded. The clothing was crowded. And I walked on back to the electronics. And when I tell you there was nobody back there, so I reached over behind the desk and picked up the phone and was like, can we get some assistance in the electronics department? Can we get a manager in the electronics department? And so the security guy was like, ma'am, can I help you? And I said, I need some help. Where is everybody? He was like, let me get you somebody. And it was just interesting because nobody was back there. So I seen this video of these two ladies sneaking behind the register, and they stole 50 worth of merchandise. And so I'm trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, they be hitting Target.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just trying to figure some stuff out. And they putting this stuff on social media, so they're giving people the balls to actually do it. So I just, I was just curious. I ain't gonna do it because I'm going to jail. And I don't want nobody's name producer giving me cheeseburgers every day. And she be having her cheeseburger somewhere and she come up with McDonald's cheeseburgers. That's like my fear. I'm going to jail.
That's funny. That's wild. She said that. I just literally seen a guy on TikTok do the same thing, almost pretty much the same thing. It was wild, man. As far as like the going in Walmart and calling over the intercom and stuff like that. But I'll see if I can find it and then I'll play it on here. But what do you think about that, man?
And they're really bold. I mean, I think we've all witnessed get arrested or taken into that bar or way out the door. See that? Have you ever seen that? Oh, come on, man.
Oh, little technical difficulty, people, but it's okay.
Can you hear me?
It's like going in and out, like tick, 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 tick.
What about now? What about now?
Yeah.
How about now?
Yes. Thumbs up.
Yeah. So we've all seen, somebody get ushered into that little private room, go out or in the Walmart. So why would you take the chance? They literally have cameras everywhere. I was on the most random aisle the other day. I can't remember where I was, but I mean, it was so random I don't even know where I was.
Uh-oh. You're breaking up for the people. And he's gone. Oh, no, that's not good. Well, people, there you have it. Jared's out of here. I'm still scrolling through TikToks, trying to find where, here he is. Trying to find where this dude is at. When he gets back on, I'll play this video for him just so he could hear the foolishness that goes on in Walmart. And yeah. Anyway, Walmart electronics section. Nope, never anybody there. I could imagine people stealing all kinds of electronics there because nobody's ever there. The one I went to this past weekend, went to electronic section to try to buy I don't know, we were trying to get some earbuds. Nobody's there. And the guy, after about 5 minutes, came back. There he is. There he is. Hey, man, it's okay. I was just talking to the people about Walmart electronics section, how I was there this past weekend, or I guess when I was on vacation. And we were just trying to get some earbuds, and the guy, nobody was back there. Yeah. And once somebody came back, they pulled the keys from behind the counter. So it's like the keys were already there to get inside the case because everything is locked up now. So it's just wild. Somebody could just walk back there, grab the keys, and go open up whatever. So yeah, but as far as like phones, yes, they do have iPhones, Android, all those new phones, but they're all like kind of not locked. They're locked up, but then the display phones are on display, kind of tethered or chained to this little post. So, yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It's wild, man. It's wild that people do that. It's wild that they're so bold that they take those actions. So, highly unfortunate. I don't know what point I was making, but you know what? I think you already said it. So.
Yeah.
On to the next one.
Yeah. So I was gonna play this video or the sound that I found that's kind of related to Memphis Divas. Let's see. Here we go.
Attention, Walmart managers. Customer needs assistance in electronics. I've been waiting here for a while, about 30 minutes. My baby mama calling me, she's tripping. Can y'all please come back to the electronic area so I can get a portable charger, please? Somebody? Anybody with a key? Please. Thank you very much. I'm in the electronic area. Thank you.
Yeah. So it was funny.
I like it.
That was funny, man. All right. Next one. Here we go.
Gentlemen, it's J. Del Negro, Baltimore's own, from the home of the wire chicken boxes in Ray Lewis limousine. Well, here's my question to you guys. I am wondering if you've ever spun the block and it worked out beneficial the second time around. Now, this doesn't just have to be in a series of relationships back in your younger youth before you guys were locked down with the old ball and chain, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But it could be in your professional life. That the job went back to it is better the second time around. Could be in a recipe. After that got back to it second time around, it was fantastic. It could be in some personal endeavor. For me, it's around art. I've done paintings that have been cracked. Looked at it again, turned my head to the side, and was like, no, I put this way instead. Second time around, much better results. So, gentlemen, I am wondering if you ever spun the block and had better results the second time around. I'm blacking out.
Great question.
Wow. That was a lot of energy. So he felt that.
Yeah.
What does he mean by spin the block? I think it's sort of like Jack. It broke up.
Come back around or something. So like you see more distant that may not be let me see that you may not see as appealing, and then you come back around to it again, and I guess it works out for your favor, or it something like that. Okay. If I could try to sum it up quickly, yeah. But
so
that could also mean
have a
like
product,
some thuggy type stuff too. I didn't think he was gonna mean that, but
yeah, that's what when I first heard spin the block, I was like, you mean you went back and beat somebody up there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The first time when he first started explaining, said spun the block, and it worked out or did not work out in my favor. It was when I was like, and it's probably not related to this, but I was 16 or 17. Driving at the mall with my friends, and I probably told the story before about me getting banned from the mall, but I ain't going in all that detail. And you see a beautiful young lady that you passed up, and I quickly spun the block to try to get back to that particular person, and a whole bunch of events happened after that I don't want to get into. So that didn't work out. But as far as his question and his explanation, I'm trying to think. That's a good question. I got to think on. And say, I mean, I guess he was talking about artwork. I could say, as an artist myself, back in school, college wise, there was some pieces that didn't work out as far as like in my senior thesis exhibition that I started out a particular way, and it just was not working out, and I had to reevaluate. I had to reevaluate a couple things about that, and I came back to that particular project, and I knocked it out the park, man. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think the only thing I could relate to this is, okay, so my lemon pepper seasoning. I was selling it. It sold fine. People loved it actually. But the price tag to make it was too expensive.
Okay.
So I put it on the shelf, literally, like I just like paused selling it for a long time. And then I recently brought it back, like, recently meaning like a year and a half ago, something like that. Brought it back, and the reason I brought it back was because I finally found a way to get it produced at a much lower price. So therefore I made more money on it anytime I sold a bottle. And so, so I guess I spun the block again to bring lemon pepper back, and it's worked out because, it's still wild, it's still very popular, but also for me to be able to make it and what I get in return has been better than the first time around. I have another one called the Smoky Burn. That's the hottest. That was the hottest seasoning. I have a new formulation for it that I'm not truly confident in. But the reason why I also shelved that was because it was great to sell. People loved it, but it just cost too much. So maybe I'll spin the block back and try to get that one. There's a couple current ones that I'm thinking about doing that too, just putting them on the shelf for a little bit, just because they're not moving as fast as they need to be. So I'm thinking about doing that, but I haven't made a final decision on that yet. So I don't know. That's the only thing I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I could relate to that. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm sure there's a lot of things, but I'm gonna have to ponder.
Yeah. But I think this though, like I had to say, congrats to J Del Negro, because I see he started to go to more of those art shows. I joined him one time. I joined him one time on a live that he was doing with another artist, and I just like listened in for a while. I didn't actually join. I
me
just
too.
listened and commented, and they were just talking about doing shows or whatever, and the guy was giving his experience. And Jay, I think was just basically trying to jump back into it. I can't remember the context. I joined a little late. But yeah, man, congrats on getting yourself back in the shows.
Definitely.
Some of your work looks really good, man. So
yeah, definitely. He does really good work.
There was a melty Charlie Brown face painting that he did. And I think he was showing like, he recently posted something like that. And it was showing one of his his previous shows that he had been in, and there was a melty Charlie Brown face on there. I was like, ooh, that looks dope. Like I wanted to buy it, but I'm sure it's gone at this point. So,
hey man, you never know. You might be able to hit him up for a custom.
Yeah, true.
All
anyway,
right, on to the next. 2 more left. Yes.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to say our goodbyes to Memphis Diva 99 IG. account because somebody hacked it. And I spent the last day trying to get it unhacked. So I am just going to tell them to disable it. Because this person had used a whole nother password, a whole nother email account, and a whole nother phone number. And I got the information, but Instagram is just some bull crappity do. So now I'm going to change it to the real Memphis Diva.
So she said she got hacked?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm looking at, I looked at crime today. And it's called The Swarm. It's serious. And it's about this Beyonce-like singer this girl is obsessed with. She go on a killing spree, and she killing anybody who don't like Nasha. Yeah, that's the lady. That's the singer name. It is really good. But anyways, I am now looking at this series called Your Honor. Y'all, it is so good. I'm looking at the second season. While I'm folding up laundry. It takes me about 2 years to fold my laundry. Just kidding, but that's how I feel. But anyway, don't forget, I'm the real Memphis Diva 99. Yeah. Okay then. Bye. Bye, y'all. Going to drink some wine.
Boy, that sucks for you.
Kayla. Yeah, that definitely sucks, man. I went through that with my original Hooks, Rubs, and Spices account. Got hacked on Instagram and Facebook and was never able to recover them. So all the thousands of followers, whatever you want to call it, you know, hundreds and hundreds of pictures and posts, videos, all of the message history that I had with, you know, so many, you know, friends and fans and companies lost. And Instagram, I tried to work with them, you know, to get the stuff back. And after about a month of working with them, they basically started ghosting me on every kind of follow-up or anything like that we had. And it disappeared. And so that's unfortunate for her. I saw that the real Memphis Diva 99, you know, followed. And I was like, hold on a second. Is that a hack account or is it real?
No,
so now I know it's real.
You know, I saw that and I was like, because I saw like a couple days ago, there was like some post by her that was like saying, "Oh, I got $10,000 in my Cash App," and I was like, "Wait a minute, that sounds like something."
Yeah,
somebody got hacked. So, and then I seen like her, you know, the little message about, you know, her account getting hacked. So I was like, oh, maybe that was it.
That sucks.
Yeah.
There's certain things you can do to try to recover that stuff, and there were certain ways that I tried to. I thought about trying to, you know, these services to try to get my account back because there's some that you could pay for. You know, you pay like $300-400 for them to try to get your account back,
right?
And there's no guarantee, but it's like I don't know, they have some way, they know somebody, something like that, to try to be able to get your account back. And I was just like, I don't know if I want to spend that money to try to do that, because what if it doesn't work out? Then I'm out, you know, $300-400 that I could try to use for something else. Yeah, that sucks. Well, hopefully she can build that back.
Yeah.
Build that back better.
Build the back better and not get your back black blown out.
Back blown out by a gummy bear. Gummy worm.
Gummy worm. Not gummy bear. Wow. All right, last one.
We got them. Good times. Yeah. You know what it is. Y'all. So, can we talk about what people wear when they rich and stuff? Well, you know what? There be half naked people out that I see when I go out sometimes. So, Russell and Sierra, y'all, she might as well just be butt naked. You know, if I had that status and that body, I just wouldn't. You know, you got kids and stuff, and
You would do it.
you can see
She would do
everything. Basically, all she had was some drawers on, the thong on, and the little breast nipple things covered, and I don't know, it was just really kind of distasteful. And people have been arguing with me, Kate, people can wear what they want to wear, but the husband liked it. I said, no, he ain't like it. He just trapped. That's just my opinion, and I don't care who like it or don't like it, okay?
Yeah.
But, no. Even if I had a body like that, I wouldn't want to dress like that. I don't know. I'm old school, I guess. Oh, Lord. And did y'all see Donald Glover in his... No. So did y'all parents wear the tight pants that squashed up their willy wankers?
Sure did.
I mean, just squashed them up. I seen some pictures of my dad in some tight pants, and I was pissed. But he's in heaven now, so I ain't gonna get mad. But golly, some of the 70s and 80s fashion, Donald Glover had a whole the top jumpsuit on that squashed all his willy wankers. Child, I guess I'll let y'all go. Just squashing up your job with a hood. Ain't letting them breathe. Lord have mercy. Disgusting. I know they hurt. They have to hurt. Ouch. I don't even know about. I'm hurting for you. Oh, Lord. Okay, then, bye.
That's the good old 70s polyester. Make them stretchable.
It's hot and bothered with Don Glover. It's funny.
Oh boy! But yes, I could confirm that my parents used to wear. My dad used to wear his going out outfits. You know, I seen him back in the day with his little mini fro and little V-neck button-up shirt with the little gold chains on and tight slacks. And him and my mom with the little short mini skirt. Yeah, all that stuff, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember, I know my dad has done that. I remember my dad, you know, had those pants. Like that is what they wore back in the day. I've seen plenty of pictures. You know, it's wild. It is what it is, man. It's crazy because, you know, even nowadays, you know, obviously she talked about Donald Glover wearing like some polyester stuff, but like you don't even have to look that far, you know, like there's still like a skinny jean culture in you know, pop culture right now where, you know, guys will wear that type of stuff. I don't know. There's some skinny stuff that I'll wear like that, but normally it doesn't fit that tight around the hips, you know what I'm trying to say? Like maybe it's tighter around like my calves or something. But
that's the one.
It's not called skinny jeans though. Maybe my legs too big. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
wow, if I ever catch you in some skinny jeans, man.
Bruh, hold on. Let me stand up real quick. No, I'm just playing.
No.
It's weird. It's really weird, you know. And my son will say some stuff like, "Man, I can't believe dudes wear skinny jeans." But then I look at some of the pants he wears, and I'm like, "Those are sort of skinny," you know.
As long as they're not like super skinny and they're like halfway down, but and he's you know, walking bow-legged, you know, then I think like he's okay. He's okay.
I mean, I knew kids in high school who would wear, you know, guys in high school, mainly this was like the people who were the country people who like they call them the kickers. I don't know why they call them kickers, but they liked, you know, they wore like cowboy outfits, cowgirl outfits all the time. That was like their, you know, their style. And there were guys, like all those guys would wear tight pants, all of them. No matter if you were like 350, 400 pounds, or if you were like, you know, 185 pounds soaking wet, 20 pounds soaking, like, they would all wear them. And that was like they're part of their style back then.
Man, I can remember back in the day, the style and the thing. I never really did it, but jeans with super heavy starch on them, like to where they were like crispy. You could cut something with these things.
Yeah. I seen that. Yeah, my cousin Fabian, that was his thing.
Yeah. Just wild, man.
Always.
Wildest thing.
Always starched up. That's a Houston thing, man. I know that. I remember starched up. You know, you get that Stay Flow. I think what is it called? Stay Flow?
Stay Flow. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Hell,
like
my dad
Stay Flow starch. Yeah, starch and
oh, my poor dad. He used to send his jeans to the what do you call that? The laundromat.
To the dry cleaners? Yeah.
The dry cleaners, and he get them suckers heavy starch. I mean, like you could pull them off the hanger and just hold them up, and they'll just be in one line.
You turn them upside down, they still stand.
Yeah, it's like you froze them.
Wow.
Yeah, them suckers were heavy starched.
I remember I've done that before too, and then after I did it like once, I was like, never again. Especially because my mom complained. She like hollered at me for you know, because when she washed them, like I don't know, it messed them up after she tried to wash them herself. I remember getting suits and stuff like that starched. Because they were like suits. But then who was it? I think my mother-in-law, I'm pretty sure she still sends clothes to the dry cleaners.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure she does.
Yeah.
Every now and then, like I'll randomly bring a shirt or something like that, but most of the time I don't.
Yeah, I just bring suits.
I haven't been dry cleaning in a long time.
The only thing I bring are my suits. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you have it, people. That was our voicemails, 3853-BLAKPC or 3853-25-2572. If you want to call and be a part of the show, leave us your comments. Comment on any one of those questions that were asked, you know. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And speaking of questions, Jay, you said you had a grocery store voicemail. I didn't want to forget that. Or a grocery store question of the day.
So let me see if I can paint the picture for you guys. Okay, so let's say you guys just got paid. You're in the grocery store, you're buying up everything your heart desires. Basket is full. You're having a good time in the grocery store. You don't even care how much it is.
Payday
groceries hit a little different. You get to the counter to check out. You're almost there, and I mean your cart is bussing straight to the top. You get to the counter. You're one person away from getting all this stuff on. You're heading back home, and then all of a sudden, your butt and your stomach just starts to gurgle. Something's about to explode. Literally explode. What do you do? Do you leave your cart there and go straight to the bathroom? Do you what do? Do you clench them cheeks tight and hope for the best?
So that is a great question. And I will tell you what I have done in the past, because I've been in the same situation.
Yes.
I will calmly and urgently walk to the front to either the customer service or a checkout line where I see somebody working, and I'll say,
I got a doo-doo.
I got a turtle head. No, I will say, excuse me, can I please leave this here? I just need to run to the restroom real fast. And they'll say, oh yeah, you're fine. And so I'll park it, run, do my thing, and then come out. Sometimes I've regretted going to the restroom at some of these stores, because some of these stores literally have the worst looking restroom. They're worse than truck stop restrooms, you know, in the middle of nowhere. Some of them have nice and clean restrooms. So that's how you know which stores to shop at, just in case that happens. But from the sound and the detail of the story that you got into, the question, it sounds like that happened to you.
Yes, yesterday. It did. That's why when I text you, I was like, please don't let me forget this. Man.
Just hopefully you weren't texting me from the restroom.
No. I did not, because you go to Walmart. You can't. Sometimes it's weird, because some Walmarts, the people, there's cashiers. Other Walmarts, you got 20 lanes and no cashiers, and you have to use a self-checkout.
Yeah.
So I got there. I'm like already starting to ring up my stuff, and it's like, oh crap! Literally, oh crap! What do I do?
Oh crap!
Yeah, do I? And this was gonna be like I could feel it in my stomach. And TMI people, this was gonna be a gusher. So I had to hurry up, scan all, I don't know how many items I had, and try to rush back home. I had to keep them cheeks clenched as tight as I could, run to my truck and toss everything in the back and make it home. And luckily I made it in time. My groceries stayed in the back of the truck while I ran inside to handle my business. But yeah, man, I figured I'm sure there's many people that have been there in that store with groceries and had to release those groceries.
I have a question. There's some people like this. Are you the type of person that normally can't go to the restroom just anywhere? Like you much rather have to be at home?
No, I could go like let me say a couple weeks ago, like when we were on our way to Louisiana, we stopped off at one of my wife's friends like job, and she works in like this big building, and we were just visiting her. Yeah, we were visiting her, and I was like, "Damn, I think I got a crap." So
that's
obviously, I went and I just went in the bathroom and, of course, handled my business. And what do you know? The toilet didn't work, so somebody had some friends to clean up after that. So
the funny part about that is the fact that you did it, and there was gonna be no what do you call it? Like no like it would have been like untraceable if somebody tried to figure out who did that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Untraceable.
You just go and you're like, I ain't gonna be here ever again.
And the crazy thing is, I think there's only 2 people that work on her floor, and they're like ladies. So I went to the men's restroom, so it's probably still up there just chilling.
It probably is, and most likely it's probably some dude from one of the other floors go to that floor because they know it's not used that often.
Yeah,
and that's probably also why the toilet don't work, because the maintenance crew probably like no men work on this floor. Yeah, and it's just there. So it's just hanging out, festering. That is hilarious.
There you go.
That's funny.
But I could go anywhere, man.
I can do that. Yeah, same. I could do that. I know people though who have to be at home on their own toilet unless they're traveling, which makes sense. But otherwise, like they can't just like take if they're in the grocery store or Target or the mall, like unless it's like dire straits and they bought the bus and they can't get home, for too long, then
And it sucks because I usually have to feel the toilet paper before I sit down, because I got to line that seat up like layer by layer, and some of that toilet paper, you put it on there and then all of a sudden it just folds, it just slides down in the toilet. So I gotta line that sucker up, man.
I mean, I know this is a lot of TMI, but like I am definitely that person. I can't just go and sit on the toilet with my bare butt.
Oh no.
Like I had to take out that little like film thing that's like
if they have it.
Cover.
If they have it.
Yeah. I'll take out 2. I'll layer them opposing ways. Yeah. So there's like a little like V to catch whatever falls. Yeah. And then I'll also, but before that, I'll get like a bunch of toilet paper, dump that into the thing so there's no splashback. My thing that I hate the most is splashback. I don't want to get splashed back. You know what I'm trying to say? This is not Splash Town in these streets.
It's like a little bidet.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to catch somebody's hepatitis D that they have. You know what I'm trying to say? The splashback on my butt? Nope, that ain't happening. So I put in the toilet paper. I put in the opposing folds, and then if the opposing folds, of the cover don't cover everything, I'll just get toilet paper and line on top of that to make sure that those opposing folds don't slide in, because you already know sometimes that thing will slide in and you'll be stuck. Yeah. And if they don't have any of that, I'll just hover. Yeah. I'll hover, and because I've done that before in some very sketchy locations, I'm pretty sure I did that in Jamaica when we went to Jamaica this last time. I've heard, and this, and the toilet was like the hotel's toilet that's like, you know, the restroom that's out by the beach. You know, yeah.
Wait,
you know.
Here's a question: can you go when there's somebody in the stall right next to you doing the same thing?
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Sometimes I have to. That was my only thing at work. I was like, I'm there trying to handle my business, and somebody comes in and sits right next to me.
Oh yeah,
and tries to do the same thing, and I'm like, crap! I just want to let this fall in peace and not have nobody smell my stuff. But
yeah, that happened way too often. Yeah, I just had to go because I'm like, you know what? Unless it's at work where, like, you know, you work in an intimate enough location and people know what your shoes look like, you know, you know what their shoes look like. Then otherwise, I'm just like, you know, if I'm at the airport or if I'm at the grocery store, I don't care. I'm just getting it in and getting it out. You know what I'm saying?
Got to get it out one way or the other.
Oh man, it's got to go. So yeah, that is great.
Wow. Well, there's my question of the day, people. Have fun with it. Answer us back. Let us know what you think. What do you do?
Wow.
Do you clench it tight or do you let it go?
Let it slide, man. You got to let it slide. And that reminded me, when you started talking about that, that reminded me of that old song from back when we were children, Diarrhea.
Oh yeah, man.
You know, when you're walking in the mall and you feel something fall.
Yeah. We used to sing that on a baseball field.
Man, that
you're sliding in the first and you feel something burst. Diarrhea. Yeah.
You're riding in your Chevy and you feel something heavy. Diarrhea. Oh man,
crazy. Fun times.
When you're walking into school and your pants feel like a pool. Diarrhea. Oh boy, that's great, man. Let's bring it back. Anyway, that's all I got.
Fun time. That is all I got. 2 people, Twitter, Instagram, #Blackout Pod, iTunes, Stitcher, all those great places you listen to your podcasts on. Hit them up, listen to us, leave us a little feedback, all that jazz. You know, you could catch us here Sunday mornings on YouTube live. Check us out then. Be part of the show. You could chime in. Maybe we'll even bring you in on a video. Who knows?
Maybe so one day.
Yeah. Email us whatever you want. #blackoutpod@gmail.com. Or like I said before, hit us up. Voicemail 3853-BLAKPC or 385-325-2572. Get yourself some hooks rubs. The weather here in the U.S. has been a little bit schizophrenic, a little bit interesting. Yeah. A little bit, cuckoo. It's like 36 degrees over here, and in a couple of days it's going to be 80. So, weird. But get you some hooks rub. If you like to grill in the cold, you could do that. If you like to grill when it's warm, you could do that. Or if you just like staying inside, you could still use it there. All those things. Get yourself some hooks rub. Never know. They might come out with some hooks rub bath bombs so you could throw it in the bathtub and just get seasoning all over you.
And even if we don't, you could just pour it in. You could just pour it in the bathtub from the bottle. It works
and just sit in the tub, and then you could just kick your feet and watch it bubble. Yep. So there you have it, people. Episode 246 of the #Blackout Podcast. Not sure we're going to name this one, but it should be something fun. Maybe it'll have something to do with doo-doo, toilets. I don't know. We talked about all kinds of things this episode. So.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Gummy worm.
Ooh,
jelly beans. I don't know.
Gummy worm, jelly beans.
Man, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, one plug that I will give. I will only give personally we'll give one plug for Hooks, Rubs, and Spices. So what I've decided I'm going to try to do. At first I said it's going to be weekly. We'll see if I can hold on to that. But basically I'm going to do some videos and posts called Oddly Delicious Combinations. right? I'm going to take two things that shouldn't normally go together or don't really sound like they should go together and actually combine those flavors and see how they do. So my first episode, which you can find on @HooksRub or go to YouTube and look up Hooks, Rubs, and Spices. The first episode was some apricot teriyaki Cajun wings, right? Apricot teriyaki Cajun wings. I did the wings in the air fryer with our Cajun seasoning. I had some apricot teriyaki sauce that one of my barbecue friends' company makes. I threw some lemon juice in there, fresh squeezed lemon juice, and then I poured some more of the Cajun seasoning in there. After the wings were done, I tossed the wings in that and ate them. And let me tell you, it doesn't make sense, but Cajun spices, apricots, and teriyaki do go together perfectly. Man, if I had a pop up or if I had a restaurant, I would definitely do that wing flavor.
Nice.
It's outstanding. So yeah. So that's all. Cool. But yeah, be on the lookout for more. I have a couple ideas coming up too very soon. We'll see how they shake out.
Sweet. Sounds good.
That's all for me.
All right, people.
Anyway,
that's it.
On that note,
we blacking we out.
Way blacking out. Peace.
Peace.
Okay, I'm ending all of it now.